Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky arrived in Paris on Monday to meet with his French counterpart, Emmanuel Macron, as part of a new wave of diplomatic efforts aimed at creating the conditions for a possible ceasefire in the war that has been raging in Ukraine for nearly 4 years. Zelensky's visit to Paris came immediately after a meeting in Florida on Sunday between Ukrainian and U.S. officials, a meeting described as productive by U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. During these talks, both sides worked on revising an American-drafted peace plan that had been developed during negotiations between Washington and Moscow. The proposal has faced criticism for giving too much weight to Russia's demands. Some of the strongest criticism came from Ukraine's European allies, who welcomed Washington's efforts to pursue peace but pushed back against several core principles of the original plan. Ahead of his meeting with Zelensky, Macron's office stated that the two leaders would discuss the conditions necessary for a just and lasting peace. France has positioned itself in recent weeks as one of Kyiv's most committed supporters, seeking to counter elements of the U.S. proposal that were viewed as overly favorable to Moscow. U.S. President Donald Trump previously described the 28-point peace framework, which includes limiting the size of the Ukrainian military, blocking Ukraine's NATO membership, and requiring Kyiv to cede territory, as a concept that still requires fine-tuning. Last week, Macron urged Western allies to provide Ukraine with rock-solid guarantees should any ceasefire or peace agreement be reached. France has already approved the deployment of a security assurance force on land, sea, and in the air to help support Ukraine's long-term defense. Meanwhile, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov confirmed on Monday that Russian President Vladimir Putin will meet with U.S. presidential envoy Steve Witkoff on Tuesday afternoon. Witkoff's role in the peace efforts drew attention after reports emerged last week alleging that Putin's foreign policy advisor had coached him on how to present Russia's position on the peace plan to Trump. Both Moscow and Washington have downplayed the significance of these reports, insisting that the disclosures have been exaggerated.